Bueno, ¿adivinan dónde vamos a ver el EX30 de Volvo? Sí, acá lo van a saber. Con esto lo saben, ¿no? Aunque tu vuelo se retrase, llegar a Manhattan es siempre un gusto. Te llena de energía. Vamos a ver qué tienen que presentarnos estos chicos de Volvo. Bueno, en unos minutos más vamos a ver el más pequeño, pero el más rápido de los Volvos en la historia. Le dicen el reveal, pequeño reveal, pero es un auto muy grande. And I'm here with the guy who knows most about electric cars that I know, at least. Kyle, what do you think about the Volvo? The small Volvo. It's not so small, right?
It looks pretty good size, yeah. No, I think it's an attractive car. It's a compact SUV.
Attractive as... You too?
It's challenging, but we'll see in person.
We got some more interesting comments from Kyle afterwards.
We'll see, yeah, when we see
Think about something and practice your Spanish.
Por supuesto.
Por supuesto.
No
Thank
problema.
you. Kyle, venga, trata de decirlo en español.
Yeah, this is the little XC30 that they showed us in the video. The CEO actually walked out of this car in the early commercials. So this is a really, really subtle Easter egg for this show. It's a little mini XC30 showing us just how small this car is. And it's Volvo's smallest SUV to date.
Pero ahora tienen que esperar a verlo de verdad. Unos minutos más y ya lo vamos a ver en serio. Lo de tamaño real. I love the color. What do you think? You don't like the blue?
The ice blue is very nice. Would you drive it?
No. That one is too small for me.
More importantly, do you think Volvo's customers will like this color?
I think so. Why not?
Go.
I'm out. The reveal!
The Volvo EX30 coming to you live from New York City.
Amigos de ¿Qué auto compro hoy? No puedo estar mejor acompañado. Conmigo, mi amigo Kyle desde California. Ha venido a la revelación, el descubrimiento, el lanzamiento del nuevo Volvo EX30. Lo voy a decir siempre mal porque me queda como ahí en EX30. In English sounds better, right?
I think so.
In Spanish, EX30 is a little bit cacophonic.
It's a mouthful.
Okay, let's gonna do the reveal. Let's gonna repeat the reveal for them.
For the very first time,
Very first time
we bring you the EX30.
in North America. Here we go! As you can tell, it's very cloudy in our back, but I asked Kyle to talk about that. First of all, present yourself. What do you do, Kyle?
I do a lot of
We
things.
don't having fun with me in this Volvo presentation.
Of course, we're living the beautiful life here, but yeah, I am a journalist at Technica. I love writing about electric cars and really communicating and sharing these fun technologies with the world. I think these are going to change the world, and that's why we do what we do.
He's really an expert in electric cars. What do you think about the Volvo, the new Volvo? And they say it's small, but it's not so small.
It's not. No, that's the two things that stood out to me was first the size. It's a lot bigger than it looks
166
online.
inches long.
Right, it is. It's not a small vehicle. I mean, it's a good size. I would say it's more like the Nero.
Yeah.
Nero. And the second thing was what Volvo said in the presentation, which was that the EX30 opens up a totally new segment for Volvo. It's something they don't play in right now. It's a totally new customer and a totally new class of car for them, so that's exciting.
What worries the most to the electric cars customers? The range or the how fast do you charge your car? What do you think?
I think the price is the biggest one.
Price? Oh, and that's a great price.
Right. 34,000,
34,000
in the US?
Yeah, two-wheel drive.
Yeah.
One engine.
For sure.
One engine.
So you're not going to get the 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds that you get with a dual motor.
If you push it,
Maybe. I mean, I'll pay for you if you push for me.
yeah. And then you have the option with
two engines, but it's gonna be available right away, the two engines, or
We didn't hear about that.
they didn't. No, they say it's gonna be available second Q next year.
Okay.
I asked for it.
Perfect.
Then if you want an EX or EX30, EX30, you can already reserve one on the website.
It's live.
It's open.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Okay.
This is the big launch. And I think for 275 miles of range, 34,950, which is basically 35,000, that's a solid value proposition.
Good number.
That's a great number.
Good number. And inside they tell us that it's all recycled material, right? Which is very interesting. I wanna see and I wanna show the people the soundbar. I'm very intrigued about that.
Yeah, in terms of overall emissions, if we think about it that way, I think the numbers are around 30%, 30% recycled plastic, recycled aluminum, and recycled steel. It was in that range, like 17 to 31% for the different materials. But I think the other thing, like you said, the soundbar, they didn't just use recycled materials, but they're consolidating. So instead of putting
They try to use in less material.
exactly, instead of having 4 speakers across the front, they're like, we can do the same, deliver the same experience with a massive soundbar, which is great.
Ahora les vamos a enseñar por fuera, vamos a hacer un 360 y se lo vamos a enseñar también por dentro y ahí les vamos a pedir que nos hagan sus comentarios. ¿Qué les parece el Volvo EX30? ¿Se lo comprarían? ¿Es demasiado pequeño para ustedes? Siendo una SUV compacta, ¿es suficientemente grande o no? Bueno, vamos a verlo, ¿no, Kai?
Vamos a ver.
Lo prometido es deuda. Estamos en el interior del Volvo EX30. ¿Y eso qué es?
EX30.
¿Eh? ¿Qué es? Ah, la llave. Ok, bueno, pero esto no es novedad, ¿no? This is not really new.
No,
Rear wheel drive. I say front wheel drive or I didn't say anything?
rear-wheel drive.
Okay, there is only
One motor.
one screen, one motor, and this weird terrazzo design. They say it's all about recycling materials in the interior, right? What do you think of this interior, Kyle?
I think it looks premium from a design standpoint, but this material does stand out a little bit. It doesn't feel like it has the same quality.
The screen is 12.3 inches, right?
It is a good size. It's a good size. I mean, it's compact. It feels big for a Volvo, especially in the portrait, the vertical orientation. Most of the EVs now are coming with the horizontal landscape orientation, which you need a larger screen for.
Yeah, they tell us about the glove box. I don't know how it's
I
open.
don't know how to open these things.
Yeah, you know what?
It's complicated.
Well, this is the.
But one thing we know how to work is the armrest. And what's interesting is it's floating.
That's
So
nice.
the front of it is actually away from the door.
And I love the handle. I love the handle.
Yeah, these are great. The handle's beautiful. Beautiful. It's a really
Kind of a rifle or something like that. Let's figure it out how to open this. My friend,
We'll see how long it takes.
Here.
There's a button.
It's a button
Unavailable.
unavailable in puedo. Okay, it doesn't open. Okay, let's see how big is the rear seats.
the
We almost
soundbar.
forgot.
Cardon even.
Harman Kardon, the soundbar. Todo el sonido está ahí, en la barra de sonido, como la que tiene usted enfrente de su televisión para mejorar el sonido de este auto y reducir materiales. Vamos a ver la parte trasera.
Vamos.
Let's go.
Beautiful.
How do you feel back there, Kyle?
I think it's tight on my knees, but what's surprising about a car this size, like between the ID3 and the Kia Niro, is that I've got headroom. I mean, I've got maybe an inch and a half above my head, and I'm 6'2", so this is spacious up here. Obviously, I could use a little more knee room, but I would bet that they've got this optimized for the front seat experience right now. So
They told us that there is a front, but we can see it in this case. But it's gonna be only for the cables, right? For the charger.
yeah, about that size. But I mean, from a rear passenger standpoint, it's comfortable. I mean, I've got a decent amount of even side bolstering up around the edges here, so that's comfortable. And this isn't horrible, but it's definitely.
How do you feel the material?
It feels quality right now. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Let's see the trunk.
Let's check it out.
Bueno, amigo Kyle, hoy te toca el trabajo sucio. Vas a tener que enseñarme el trunk. ¿Qué tenemos acá?
Yeah, so we're looking at the trunk. We've got this in here just so you can see how far back it goes. But this is actually the privacy shelf that'll actually keep your stuff hidden from view. But what's neat is that underneath that,
Let's see.
there's a whole separate layer down here where you can hide. It comes with a first aid kit and some tire fueling goop and a pump. But there's a whole other layer here where you can put your hidden secret goods. to keep them out of sight, out of mind. And additionally, it stores a bunch of extra stuff, which is great.
And what about the Easter eggs? They recall us about the size and how many stuff you can put on the trunk.
It looks like it's showing us we can put a backpack, some golf clubs, a stroller.
No, that's Star Wars. RT.
Oh, that's R2D2?
Is that true?
Hey, with a little hat on top.
Yeah, look at that.
All right, you can bring your droid. It's droid friendly.
In centimeters and inches, just in case.
That's good.
There is some of other Easter eggs in the inside of the car.
This is beautiful. I mean, it's a great size. I think you get a decent amount of storage capacity. And it looks like you could even fit your luggage for a small family on a trip, which is great. Good size.
Bueno, llegó el momento de despedirnos. Gracias, Kai.
Por supuesto.
Ha sido un gran colaborador y está aprendiendo español. Él lee queautocompro.com para practicar su español. Muy pronto vamos a poder probar este Volvo, este que está acá. Ahí. X30, el más pequeño, el más rápido de los Volvos hasta la fecha. Y tenemos muchas ganas de probar el que tiene los dos motores. You say it's faster than what?
Yeah, so the dual motor version that goes 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds is faster than the Model Y performance that Tesla's taunting as kind of their top of class vehicle, which also costs what, $55,000, $56,000 depending on the day.
Then,
So
but that is gonna be around 50, right?
we'll see what the price goes down.
Yeah, probably 40, 45 something.
But the fact that Volvo is already pushing on Elon Musk and Tesla is impressive in performance.
It's good for the customer.
That's great.
Customer.
It helps us all.
Okay. Thank you, Kyle, again. We have someone else looking at the car. Thank you, guys. Y no crean que me olvidé. Esta vez también pregunté si va a estar disponible en México y va a estar disponible en México, también en Canadá y por supuesto en Norteamérica. En Estados Unidos lo esperamos en el segundo trimestre del año 2024.